So what's going on, guys? Today I wanted to go over the benefits to becoming a land specialist, and I particularly wanted to speak to people who are thinking about launching their own entrepreneur endeavor, or they're thinking about getting into the real estate space, but you're not quite sure which business endeavor you want to launch yet. I really do believe that the land wholesaling business model is going to be the best business that you can launch in 2024 for a few reasons. And let's look at those reasons together. So one of the biggest benefits is that there are no startup costs in order for you to launch your land wholesaling business, right? So that in itself is enough for me to get going. That's one of the reasons why I switched from launching my Shopify fitness line to becoming a land specialist, is because that would have cost me about $20,000 to $30,000 to launch. Whereas launching my land wholesaling business, I think I invested about $1,000 and it was up and running. So that reason alone was one of the driving factors as to why I switched, right? The only initial expenses that you have in order to launch your land wholesaling business is going to be the education, right? Whatever you choose to pay to learn how to wholesale land, right? And there's online courses, there are mentorship programs available. You know, I have my Landing Wealth online course and 6-week mentorship program. You can reach out to some of the students like Aaron and Jabrium. They both are crushing it in the land wholesaling space. They're in my free Discord community if you wanted to ask them about my course. But it really doesn't matter who you go with, right? You could literally go with anyone's course. Just find someone, ask them if they have some sort of mentorship program available, and learn how to properly land wholesale. Don't think you're just going to get out here and start selling land consistently without knowing how to properly implement the land wholesaling strategies, right? And so I just want to make sure that's clear and you guys are being realistic with the expectations. The strategies are relatively easy to learn, but you still have to understand them, okay? Benefit number 2 is that there are minimum equipment requirements. The only equipment that you need in order to launch and scale your land wholesaling business is a computer, right? A computer or a laptop with reliable internet and a cell phone, right? These are some requirements that you have to have. Also, you need a couple of subscriptions. Subscription number 1 will be your lead generation platform. This is what we use to find the landowners. I choose to use PropStream. This is about $97 per month. Another required subscription that you'll need is a CRM or a Power Dollar. At this stage, I have both. Each one of these are going to be about $100 to $120 per month on top of the $100 per month for your PropStream, right? And so right there, that alone is about $220 to $250 per month. And you do have to have a lead generation platform and a CRM so that you can actually make an offer to the landowner, right? This is the systems that I use to communicate with these landowners in Florida to see if they want to sell their land, right? Another major benefit is that it's 100% remote, right? You can wholesale anywhere. If you want to travel the next 6 months with your beloved, you can easily do so while staying on top of your wholesaling business, right? I have a mentee by the name of Aaron. He lives in Argentina, but he wholesales in the state of Florida, right? I live in Georgia and California, but I wholesale in the state of Florida. All of my markets that I've been working in for the past year and a half have been in the state of Florida. So I want to make sure you guys understand that where you live has absolutely nothing to do with the markets that you can start wholesaling in, right? Another benefit, and this comes with any remote job, as land wholesaling is a remote job, is that you don't have to work in these toxic work environments ever again. Being able to walk out of these unhealthy work relationships is extremely liberating, and I'm not sure that we can put a price tag on that, right? We don't have to wait until we get into our 70s and our 80s in order to start prioritizing our mental peace and our mental health. We can have agency over our lives, over where we work, when we work today, right? This isn't something that we have to wait for. We can have this utopia now, right? And so I want to make sure we're not underestimating the value here. So another major benefit, and this is probably one of the top reasons why so many people are attracted to the land wholesaling business model, is that you can make a lot of money relatively quickly, right? And there's a few reasons as to why that is. Reason number one, it's extremely easy to learn and understand the land wholesaling business strategies, right? Find someone, have them mentor you, or take the time to actually learn how to implement them correctly, and you will have an amazing, lucrative land wholesaling career. Trust me. Reason number two, there are no state required licensing requirements in order for you to get started in the land wholesaling space. And reason number three, there's minimum competition. There's no one wholesaling land, right? Everyone's running to the Shopify business route. Everyone's running to set up an Amazon store or Airbnb or become a real estate agent. But no one even knows what a land specialist is, right? Let alone implement the strategies in order to run a land wholesaling business. So these reasons together keep the revenue high and competition low, right? And so it's a lot of money for those who do figure out how to get into the industry. You make a lot of money relatively quickly. I have a 21-year-old mentee by the name of Jabrian Matthews. He's in my free Discord group. He got his first deal under contract within being in my Landing Wealth mentorship for only 3 weeks. So it literally took him 3 weeks to get his first deal under contract. And so you guys who are thinking about launching your own business, launching your own entrepreneur venture, you have to sit down and really evaluate, how long do I want to wait to start producing income? And with a lot of these other options out there, you're looking at 6 months to 2 years before you start making a profit. Where Jabrian Matthews got his first deal under contract inside of 3 weeks. Right? And so these are some real numbers. These are real people. He is in my free Discord community. If you guys want to reach out to him or reach out to me, I do have my online course and my online Landing Wealth 6-week mentorship program available. All right.